Yeah, we are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You support the civil war?
Of course not. Chaos is what... Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine... He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing bulls and...
Stay alert.
I'll be what...
Leave us.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
We have...
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this
We three wear the map.
They signify that we are
They are also extremely fashionable.
I'm always honored to hear from...
Oh, she is the...
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Arab.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard...
It's a generous...
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our...
She looks forward to see...
As soon as Gaspard is out of...
But we have taken enough.
Please.
Did you need something?
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. Don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Inquisitor Lavellon, is the... I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly
I am responsible for the historical records of the court.
are you here to chronicle the events of the...
Oh, yes! This is a momentous occasion. Even if, Maker forbid, the talks should fail.
Good evening.
Another...
Maker, that wine stain
Did
is
you
never
hear
coming out.
what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? He's all alone.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panic?
Well, well. What's this?
I am not talking to you until we get home.
I don't like that guy.
Philippe should have
Nobody
returned
should
hours
waste
ago,
money hunting dogs.
dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's
If I have to
vitriol.
clean up another puddle...
Awfully selfish of this Philippe.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death. Thank you for listening to me rant.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Is that him?
Is it true the Inquisitor was laid out of the fate I entrusted?
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Pretty night. Makes me nuts.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the council of lords now.
Should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now. Well, it's useful.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress. You have been very busy. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share.
Recent events.
Recently I found and killed. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the...
The ambassador does have eyes. Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. What comes next?
Who was that Inquisition officer over
The
there?
Dutch has asked us to serve more of the ice
He
wine.
wouldn't even dance with the Comtesse d'Argent.
I'm so glad Maman did not want to attend. She always ruins everything.
Not as much as you.
Why would the Empress invite that elf?
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
It's been too long since
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We will be happy to... Their Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke. He's made a lot of threats to the Count...
The Grand Duke is all talk.
Very loud. He has never had any skill at the game.
I'd like to know more about the negotiations. What can you tell me about the other...
Gaspard is a decor. She is an idealist, but her lack of patience could prove disastrous.
It seems strange to hold...
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great...
The ball is an opportunity.
The war must end tonight. We must...
Good evening.
Until...
Do take... Enjoy...
Inquisitor Lavalin, how many of the guests have mistaken you for a kitchen servant? You haven't dazzled the court this evening, but at least what brings you to me?
I want to know more about the peace talks. What can you tell me about...
Gaspard is a warmonger. He's a Celine, but reason is cautious. However sorely it may be needed.
I had a question.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people.
I've been told you were...
I didn't take you. I suppose your spies have already briefed you. So there's no problem. But we've gone our separate ways now.
What's your story? How is...
Empress Celine and I have... There was a time when I put my spies at her... We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
I'm surprised you'd admit that.
I know it's... Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I... But if she died after inviting me here, an elf assassinating the Empress, alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That can...
You might be interested in what I've found. It's about Gaspard.
Typical. Gaspard's always been a bully. regardless. Typical. Gaspard's always been.
Doesn't look like negotiations are going
I
well.
would love to hear about you.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
You're different here.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
You spoke of Lady Cambien's shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. She is unconcerned with the possibility, but Lady Cambien's family has recently lost. So, how did Cambien? These are all useful questions, no?
I found this out.
Very interesting. A little more dirt like this. If you find more, I always.
Lord Inquisitor.
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a deal. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will...
Good evening. This could be worth checking out.
So One will be... Accountable for this.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for. There must be something here. This was no servant.
This man was a council of heralds and...
The crest of the Shalom found.
Time to have a word with the...
Predatory agents!
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Fancy meeting you here. Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
Ambassador, we meet...
Your reputation for getting results. You clean this place out. We'll take... I came down to save or avenge my missing people. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when
I expected. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council... Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
You can try, but I'll...
I wish you luck. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch.
I do. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way?
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
We are in your debt, Inquisitor.
Head back to the ballroom. We'll handle this.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over.
This is a private conversation.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the...
If that's true, I will get in touch with your lady...
Gentlemen.
We will be in touch.
Yes. He's wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now. Well, well. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke.
He's my prop. What else should he do with his life? My niece, Florian. It's war.
Good evening.
More servers in the ballroom.
Gaspard.
Where is everybody?
Germain bore his nephew.
This door is sealed for the evening. Please. To Duke Cyril de Montfort?
Just gossip.
Boring.
Leave us.
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Is it true what they say? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything.
I told you.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you...
Ready?
You'd only be gone...
Philippe, the world is coming to an end.
You're right. Thanks.
Inquisitor Lavellen. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can...
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance?
I'd be delighted. Have the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far...
Perhaps it does. I should not be...
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I'm here to make sure it...
Perhaps the Maker truly has... The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any... I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
There's no need for concern.
Helping Orlais has a variety. Kindness to some is cruelty to others. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question.
It cannot have escaped your notice that...
I thought dangerous...
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
It's a relief to do...
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are
Then perhaps we should let her die.
I won't stand...
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look. Boring.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win.
Gaspard wants another batch of
Inquisitor Lav... We met briefly. I am...
Is there something I can...
Indeed, I believe tonight you... Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well.
I'd be Have the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics?
I assure you, the effects of this...
Perhaps it does.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to...
Do we both want that?
I hope we are of one.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it...
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have... You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern.
Am I the curiosity or the concern?
A little of both. This evening is of great importance. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is a... It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national...
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I'd happily do more dancing.
I promise not to...
Were you dancing with...
More importantly, what happened in the...
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard...
Florian and her brother are as thick as thieves.
Then, the attack on the...
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks. Then perhaps we should let her die.
You have an idea?
What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even to foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
And it doesn't need to be...
Do you realize what...
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
I can't decide this.
You must.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but...
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's...
What did Dutch...
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is an...
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you...
Then get me access.
At once.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Are we going to sneak around to look through the Empress's unmentionables now? Just how drunk are you, boss?
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
Thank you.
I hope you're not disappointed I
No, not at all. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
It takes great courage to come to the Royal Wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Brienne. I knew her. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Something like that could destroy...
No. Some know she has a... If the Inquisition will protect me...
Go to the ballroom. Find...
Thank you.
What happened here?
You painted Orlesian assholes!
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so... Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
What exactly...
The what? I'll deliver the entire... When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in...
You're Orlesian...
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why, I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
At this point, I'd think disappoint...
You poor deluded thing. You don't know... And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagined. All I need is to keep you out of... A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball in... Kill him and bring me... It will make a fine gift.
Andraste's tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
No more
Maker? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard?
Well, his sister. But it had to... But all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Tell me everything.
The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stink.
I don't know if I'm more shocked that Gaspard hired for...
You and me both.
Impressively Ruth.
Do these people ever not stab each...
You saved my life. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a...
there was any doubt of the fate by Andraste.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor.
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out. Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans, but...
I don't know which